seashell massage here. I'm here with Charlotte, my lovely model for the day. I'm going to run you through how to do some bursitis strapping for your hip. So you're going to need your kinesio tape, whatever brand you prefer. Just make sure it's the stretchy stuff, not the rigid stuff. And I've cut 3 strips, probably about the length of my hand, and then have just rounded off the edges so that it doesn't get caught on undies and that sort of thing when you're wearing clothes. You're probably going to need someone to help you put this on. You can try and do it yourself, it's really awkward though. So someone around the house who you don't mind either being down to your undies with or doing it yourself. For the sake of today's video, I'm going to be strapping over the top of Charlotte's clothes. Can I please get you to stand up? And just turn to the side a little bit so you're facing. So I'll chop this. And if you're standing with your hand on your hip and you're kind of popping your hip out like you're a super sassy teenager, going to have, so I want to chuck this where it feels like the leg is meeting the hip, because that's where the bursa in the hip is. Are you still being sassy?
Yes.
Thank you. Super helpful to stand so that you're kind of popping that hip out. I'm going to rip the paper in half, pull it to about 50%, so I've got 100% backing off to half of that. I'm going to chuck it in a straight up and down line over that hip. And this will be exactly under where the undies are. So it's important to make sure you've got the nice rounded edges. Just to show you again, because I breezed through that last strip, I'm ripping the paper and then folding it back without touching the sticky stuff, because once you do, it kind of stuffs up the glue. And I'll pull it so it's got a bit of stretch. I'll go from the back of the hip to the front of the leg. And then for the last one, I'll rip it in the middle and chuck the middle of the tape down over the top of the cross at that point, and put one half at the back of the hip and the front of the hip. You're allowed to relax now so that you're not being sassy. It should feel like you've got like a nice bra on your hip, if you can imagine what that might feel like. Hopefully that's helpful. If it does start to feel itchy, please take it off. You're allowed to sit. Please take it off. If you're allergic to band-aids and stuff, the glue will probably irritate your skin. And you can have it on for about 5 days. Once it starts to reach that point where you want to take it off, just rub some hand sanitizer on it or some olive oil or something to make that glue let go so that it hurts less when you take it off.